Hello, everybody. Eep. We have a headless dude to go kill. Let's see here. Hey, Tangerine. What's going on? Nice to see you. Nice. It's about that time, isn't it? Food. The wrong button. I love how rapid poisoning isn't the thing for like 99% of the game. I messed up on that third. Hey, everybody. Dang it. Hates that whip. Dang it. Right against the wall. Hi, Zeke. Dang it. Am I dead? What's going on, Zeke? How's everything going? Is that a dog? It's a dog. Hello, Loki. Come here. Don't just stick your head in the door and, like, ask to come in. My dog is so weird. Too aggressive. I'm still running out of stamina. Real hard. I always forget about that third one. I'm dead. I didn't break his arms either, which sucks. I'm gonna have to go repair. Should be enough for repairs. How's everybody doing? It's just watching, hanging out, probably doing something else. Doing pretty good. Still really gray outside, which is good for streaming because the glare isn't like a thing. I just like the moveset better. It's the Claymore moveset from Dark Souls, so I like that. Pizza Cutter's pretty nice. I did start leveling that up, but I never did finish leveling it up. I'm so early on that. Too long there. Well, only 4-1 on the counter. getting hit by these stupid moves. Zeke, what's going? What happened to your messages? There we go. I blame Bloodletting Beast. I don't know how he eats because he has no head. But the heck? You has a tricky hitbox, sir. Yeah, co-oping this boss is not a bad use of time. Ah, dang it. Really far in front. They probably broke his arms and legs really quickly. Also, his AI really locks in on one person, so, like, unlike EMG, who just, like, flips their AI, like, really quickly, Bloodletting Beast, both because he's blind, will lock in on, like, one person. the AI is actually really sophisticated on some of the bosses. Amy G will just like flip out and like not know who to attack. And then like this guy locks in on like one guy. So if you are not the one guy he's locked in on, you're... What the heck? I guess I can't like dodge the side on that. Nah. Summons don't kill it that fast. Remember, summons give extra damage and resistances to bosses. It's really just like, if he doesn't pay attention to you, you have free damage. And if somebody uses fire paper, that works out really well too. Because, you know, beasts are all weak to fire paper, this guy included. Alright. What the heck is that hitbox? It's like, I can't go in, I can't go backwards. And then it does stop when it takes a lot of damage, so it does stop for like 5-10 seconds. Yeah, I need to pray to the iframe gods. Oh, iframes, circle be thy name. When I co-op him, I like being behind him as much as possible. Which is difficult to do when you are by yourself. Thought I could rally a little bit more. There's his stun. Missed that item. couldn't get out fast enough. Alright. Welp, next. Praying to the iframes. You need to like light candles to the iframes or something. Something made men of the iframes. Bumped into his foot. Dang it. That was really close. A little vermin thing got me on wake up frames right there. It's better. It's better than not having lock on for me, because I don't play in claw. I don't use claw for controlling camera. I just use normal hand grips, so I rely on lock-on to control the camera on the enemy. Oh, that missed. I got him to stun a few times that round. Man, I've tried playing without lock-on. It's just... Unless it's like a... Like, I had to play without lock-on in DS1, because lock-on isn't very good in DS1. I don't know why it's not very good in DS1. In DS2, it's too hyperactive. Like, it's very excited. That was too greedy for the R2. Really? Really, weapon? One day I'll have a weapon better with that durability down gem. That stupid jab. pretty good. Weapon broken. If the weapon wasn't broken, you'd probably be dead. It'll kill a thing. Really, I really wish Bloodborne had like repair powder. Because I'd use it. Please get poked. Good. Be right back. Gotta go repair the weapons. Hey Stone, what's going on? Yeah. You just gotta repair more often, which I don't mind, but like, it's just load screens. I happily eat the echo cost, but it's just like, can we save on load screens, guys? Just let me buy the repair powder, 2,000 a pop, okay. Let's go. Yeah. It's just I have a durability down gem, which is a very good gem. I love this stupid weapon. It's just, I like the versatility of the moveset and the quickness of the transform attack. After using like Ludwig's Holy Blade, I'm like, it doesn't even compare to how much I like this one better. That was sucked. Yeah, I've tried it. My skill-based character had the Blades of Mercy for a little while, and like I tried out some durability down gems on it, and it was like I'd hit one thing, and that would be it. I was actually kind of attached to my my Rider Palash at the time. I got countered pretty hard. Safety heal. thought I missed that. Yeah. This boss is one of the harder ones, mostly because he has a lot of gap closers. He likes being in your face a lot. And he hits like a truck. His moveset is actually really simple. It's just, he only has like 4 or 5 moves, really. But you have to, the trick to him is managing your distance. At least in phase 1. Phase 2, he has like his vermin pops out, and it's a little cheap at times. Yes, he has no head. Subsequently, he is actually blind. I'm always early on that chain. Great. Damn it. This is the guy before Queen Yharnam. Watchdog is in Defiled. I can breeze past Watchdog now. And Amy G I can pretty much breeze by. Amy G employs Madeira strats, as I like to call it now. This is very far down. This is Pthumeru Ihyll. And you basically have to go through pretty much every other chalice to get here. So, a while. This is definitely post-game. Like, I don't think they intended people to do all of it in, like, one single new game cycle. But, you know. I had him stunned pretty well because I broke his arm. Yeah, first time through, it'll take a while. There he is, healing his arm. It depends on if you do it before or after. If you do it in the middle of the game, it'll probably be... that was early. Damn it. That venom thing. Blood vials? Where are you at now, Dark awaits you? Whereabouts in the game? Yeah, he's pretty gross stone. Patworm is the source of many of my deaths, actually, because it'll just, like, take an attack of opportunity on my wake-up frames, and it'll just, like, jab, and I'll just die. Unfortunately, the blood vial system is a weakness of the game. You can stun them, and that's how I do a lot of my damage in phase 2, because that's a stun right there. But you can't visceral them. Dang it. You need, pretty much in this order, you need the Pthumeru Chalice you get from Blodletting Beast, and then the central, and then the lower, and then you need to get Loran from Amy G. And you go through Loran and get lower Loran. You also need to kill Ebriatus for Is, and then you can go through Is. There is no lower Is. And then after you go through lower Loran and Is, you can open up Pthumeru Ihyll, which you need. In the main game, you basically can't get into Ihyll until you meet the Brain of Mensis. This guy is pretty gross. There used to be some theories that this guy was Lawrence. Because of the head thing. I think old hunters really put a vial in that. Ah, that sucked. I had bad positioning there. I actually hate Lawrence a lot more. Than Ludwig. Ludwig I'm okay with. I accept Ludwig. Lawrence I'm just not the best at. I need to probably heal my weapon anyway. Zach and Avery. Zach? Thanks for the follow. Yeep. You might want an eye rune if you need ritual blood. It took me pretty much immediately to get the ritual blood out of the bagmen. That stupid worm keeps killing me. Yeah, he's about halfway. There's a trap if you step in the middle of, in between those bagmen. I'm gonna go heal my weapon, so let me kill this thing. But yeah, there's a trap in the middle between the bagmen that'll spawn some buffed up dudes. And yeah, you can grab some more. It only took me one run to get 2 ritual bloods, but that was probably just really lucky. And bagmen are pretty easy to kill. They're just annoying. Thought I could rally on him. Nope. Thought I iframed that. That I did not. Good luck. Dark awaits you. That's such a goofy way of him turning around. He's like, I'm just gonna turn my entire model. No animation. Stupid freaking worm! Y'all can't see it, but I'm shaking my fist. I think I'm not in front of it and then still getting hit by it. It's so annoying. The order of operations there was supposed to be dodge out of the way, get clear, heal back up, go back in. That worm really likes heal punishing. Yeah, me too. The worm is the worst. The game really wants you to hang out underneath him and like just completely ignore the worm to begin with, but that sucks if you're trying to heal it out. The best thing is to try and like just break his legs during that phase, because he stuns for a long time. Dang it. Come on. I just wanted one more hit, game. Just one more. Yeah. I was trying to. You can't really back off in that phase. But I was against, he was against the wall. That's so goofy. The fact that his... He has no animation for just turning around. I'm just too big, man. Would you stop stomping? Need my stamina back. Still got one more run in me before I have to repair. Why are you in the wall? Come on. Come on, beastie. Oh, I hate health depletions. Hate them. I just throw them away. I'd rather take like a beast or kin down gems and just switch out as needed, but RNG hasn't graced me with one of those yet, so I need to fix the weapon. Let's go repair the weapon. Like, it wouldn't be so bad if there was, like, repair powder in this game. Just buy the repair powder, throw them out, keep going. Ha! You know, I've actually never had a Chikage run. For the same reason, really. My skill-based character mained the Rider Palash, and then switched to the Vercudio. And then switched to the HMGS. Chikage is an interesting weapon. It's just, if you don't let it kill you, Kappa. Walk into a room with a weapon. One of you is going to kill me. It's either going to be my weapon or you. I don't plan on it being you. sucks. No sneaking in that last hit. Early. Did he iframe that? That's so cute. Stamina. Dang it, I got womboed. Yeah, the Chikage, I respect the Chikage, but I don't like it. I actually don't like any of the katana weapons in any of the King's Guild like games. Even though I was pretty much Dex for a long time, and then I switched to like Claymore in Dark Souls 1 and 2. Demon Souls was a Dex character too. It was a royalty based spell sword. But I used a falchion. The enchanted falchion, obviously. Like, I tried out Bloodletter in Dark Souls 3. Because, you know, you might as well when you get it as part of your like, Covenant allegiance. early. I expected that, but... Yeah, I knew I was in trouble there. Although Bloodletter is really cool just to, like, do the weapon art animation, I guess. But, not for actually playing with it. In Dark Souls 3, I'm big on dual weapons. I'm on team weapon Warden Twin Swords. Early. He really doesn't like it when I'm right under him. Falling for that. Keep wanting to hit him. Yeah. dang it! Yeah, yeah. That's because he can see, though. He's really just kind of flailing around wildly in this version, which makes him probably a little bit more dangerous. Yeah. For as much issue as this guy's been giving me, I kind of like this one. I don't like his worm, though. Damn thing's killed me more than once. Yeah. Very true. You can't piss roll. Come on, get out. Damn it. Welp. That was fun. Heavy, damp blood gem. Actually, that might be pretty good for this build. Let's go see. I have to go fix the weapon anyway. We should have a running count of how many bosses I've killed with broken weapons. So far, the most epic one was Sin. I had like 200 damage left, and I had a broken claymore doing 14 damage. That's on my YouTube somewhere, because Twitch did not keep it for more than like a month. Let us see here. Heavy, strength scaling. Really? Crap. I recommend everybody go look that up somewhere. It's on my my YouTube account.
Gammon awaits you. Go on, good hunter.
It was I should
Farewell,
not do that and just rebuy all the files I probably used. Yeah. Because the build is pretty much done. That's it right there. If you were interested, it's 111. It's a chill build. Actually, it would be a lot lower than that if I didn't need to buy like the 14 freaking levels of freaking arcane to use the sword I want. Oh well. I was thinking about opening up Hintertomb, more like to roll it over. You guys are interested in doing that? Because I can do that before harassing the Queen, or I can do it afterwards as we tie up some loose ends in the new game. Oh yeah, I can open up my FRC. Because, yeah, I should have it. Pthumeru Ihyll is the easiest one to open. But you have to, like, get everything first. Yeah, let's do that. Just don't want it to turn into hashtag boring stream. Which one is this one? Lower. I can pull this one off. Okay, so I didn't go over this for people who like don't know what all of this is about. Opening up the Chalice ritual will open up any of the chalices you've got, and stuff like that, right? So you can also search by Chalice Dungeon Search or search by Chalice Glyph. We'll be using search by Chalice Glyph a little bit later. So when you make an FRC, you want to get a depth 5 root chalice. And it can be any of the depth 5 root chalices, but like I've always found that opening up Ihylls is a little cheaper than you would think. So let me pop the echoes for it. That should be 10. And this should be like 15 or 20. Yep. So when you open up your FRC, you want to open up your like root Chalice, and you want to turn on Feeded for F, R for Offering, and Curse. Curse lowers your HP, but boosts things that you can find. I forget what Rotted it actually does. And Sage's Hair boosts the strength of your enemies. Why would you make things a little harder on yourself? Well, they drop better things. So when you turn on Feeded, Rotted, and Cursed, Depth 5 Pthumeru Ihyll, and you conduct this ritual, you can open up any of them in the game. I can probably turn on privacy or whatever, but that's a really long glyph. Holy crap. Anyway, you can come over here and then you can like quick search and you can get like a Rotted. A lot of people do this to try and like, they used to try and do that to try and find like the guidance plus 30 rune, which doesn't exist. You can co-op quick search, which is pretty much what I did for like weeks and weeks and weeks after I finished doing everything on my platinum character. Or you can invade somebody's stuff. Then you can pull off one of these, and then you can go to like the glyph or something, and pull this one off. You can search by glyph, and then you can add it. You can enter in that glyph. There's a whole list of them out there, but once you open up your FRC route, you can get into any glyph that you can find. And that's the whole point of opening up this one, is once you open up that one, you can open up any glyph that you find ever, anywhere. Hopefully that makes sense. There's a guy on YouTube who has a really good video about it. That's really clear. But yes, essentially make your FRC depth 5. Once you do, you can enter any glyph that you find in the game to farm gems. I used to know one off the top of my head, but I don't remember it now. So if somebody has the 27.3 Watcher glyph, let me know. Like offhand. Just looking to see if I have anything to buy. Thank you. That's it, yeah. So then you go in here, you search by glyph, and then you type in MF22 goo, and then you'll get this, and you'll know that it's FRC and it's depth 5, and it does not consume any materials, which is the biggest thing for opening up your own FRC. Glyphs do not use materials. So now I don't need any materials, like ever. So, and that's like the biggest boon for going all that way and then opening up your own FRC Pthumeru Ihyll. Is because glyphs don't take any, because then you can get in any glyph and then you'll never use a material. It's pretty handy. It pretty much breaks the game wide open. If you have glyphs handy. There's even a glyph for the fight clubs. It actually makes fight clubs easier to join. Which, you know, I might open up a fight club and hang out with you guys and be very bad at PvP, because I'm pretty bad at PvP. So I don't need to go this way. You can explore them as you want. everybody's boosted. Your health is halved, which is the whole point of going through the defiled chalice. Because it is, like I mentioned earlier, your mandatory tutorial on these types of dungeons. Alright, 1 second. Alright, dog was being silly. That's always funny to come in here. That does happen sometimes. So these guys you just run right by. And you pray to the iframes. You piss everybody off. That's the most dangerous person in here. See if I remember how to fight these guys. I know Franz, a German spy, likes using this glyph a lot, but he likes using a rifle spear. I'm trying to get away from the other guy. That guy. He's being annoying. God dang it. Hate missed viscerals. Alright, break the lock on and move on. And then you get this. You get a Cursed Pthumerian Damp Gem number 6. And then this is the moment of truth, basically. Thank you. Basically, I've done this a lot, which is why I know exactly how to parry those guys. And that's 26.3, which is almost your maximum, but the curse is pretty good, actually. Kin down. So yeah, you can just, and then when you're done here, you can just pop the lantern, leave, remove the chalice, and do it again. It's as close to a boss rush mode as you'll ever get in Bloodborne. Because once you're finished with the chalices, you can just pop them on, pop them off, pop them on, pop them off. In fact, I'm going to probably just throw it on now. It's just too good, man. It's just too good.
Gammon awaits you. Go. Very well.
Man, I don't really... There's nothing I really want. So, yeah. Like, that's the real reward of the Chalice dungeon system. It's once you're finished with all the mandatory dungeons and you open up your own FRC, you can just pop open your glyphs and run as many bosses as you darn well feel like it. Though you will probably, like, break the game wide open. So let's go back to Ihyll and explore that lair before we call it early night a little bit. Probably hit 2.5 hours. And me, I can just turn the brain off and just do repetitive things like over and over and over again. It's kind of like my stress ball. I'll just like sit around and like kill the same boss again and again. It doesn't get annoying to me anyway, so like I had like 50 million gems when I was done on my platinum character. It's zen-like, which is kind of one of the reasons why I really like the Chalice dungeons. Although I understand the complaint that they're repetitive. If you have a mind for it, then repetitive is fine. If you don't, then you're not gonna like it. Hey guys. What else do you have? Anything? Nothing particularly new. Does anyone have any, like, questions about the Chalice dungeons? Really? If you're on YouTube and you have questions, leave it down below and I'll see it eventually. I think my platinum character has like a 600 AR Moonlight Sword. Who, what, when, where, and why? Apparently the deep is more than just the sea for the Great Ones. And so the Great Ones like being underground. And a couple of different civilizations found their way there. And they communed with some of the Great Ones. You've got Loran, you've got Pthumeru, or Pthumeru. The Japanese katakana says Pthumeru. Great One Cold Blood. These are actually kind of important. Let me read this out loud. Relic containing the blood echoes of a Great One. Used to gain cosmically nightmarish blood echoes. Like a true revelation, this uncanny relic defies understanding. And we did see somebody gain their own private revelation in front of us, and it was a Carol rune. Yeah. So, the Great Ones like being as far deep as possible. So, which is coincidentally where people like to bury their dead, in catacombs. So you've got a couple of civilizations. You've got Ailing Loran, which died to the Scourge of the Beast. Probably the Ashen one, the Ashen virus that's alluded to in Old Yharnam. Probably something very similar to that, rather than hubris. You've got... And, before I move on from there, I think the patron Great One of Loran was Amy G, which explains why Amy G had the Chalice to begin with. And then you had Pthumeru, which is the center of our search. As Pthumeru was probably the closest to understanding the Great Ones. And then you've got Is, which is basically Great One Central. And Is is held by its patron, Abriatus, who became the patron to Yharnam. So if there was ever a Yharnam Chalice, then it would probably be held by Abriatus. And there's not a whole lot written about Is as a civilization itself. Not that I remember anyway. There's another Great One Cold Blood. I forget how many that is. Is it like 30? It's 30,000, right? Hey, how's it going? Solarable. We're just, Pthumeru Ihyll. Look, a treasure I don't need anymore. poke. Maybe the next thing I'll stream will be like a Dark Souls 3 community run, if anybody's interested in that. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about the nourishing gems. I know I did that a couple of times, but I forgot all about them. Mostly because I'm, like, hyper aggressive. Maybe to a fault. What? This is my ladder. It's not your ladder. That's right. Get down. What else is down here? Anything? Nourishing's pretty good. I'll probably do some farming and start it in the next stream. Mostly I don't want it to turn into like hashtag boring stream. Because farming can get a little boring to watch here and there. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'll never not trade like that on these guys. That might be a good idea. Maybe next stream. If anybody wanted to do a Q&A. At least for my interpretation, because like my interpretation is probably weird for some people. And it'd be cool to disagree here and there. These guys can drop Arcane Haze if you are arsed enough to kill them. So you don't actually have to, like, break down your materials for Arcane Haze, but, like, you can farm those guys. The best thing to do is to buff your gun and shoot their flower. Doggos, please. Nope. Oh, I was done with that layer anyway. I actually need to start writing my next essay. My next essay, I've been sitting on this idea for like maybe a month, maybe the last month or so. And I think I mentioned it over in the Discord about things about the first flame and like the last flame. Because if there's a first flame, there's got to be a last flame. And so I think I have an idea as to what that last flame is, but you know, I've got to like sit down and write it out and then edit the crap out of it. There's another hunter duel. There might be... Yeah, and there's some, like, wannabe Dark Souls guys down there. And I love how the hunter's kind of looking at the wannabe Dark Souls guy like, I wish I was that cool. But no, I'm just a hunter. I love how this guy is just kind of hanging out. And that Waller gets all the way down here. You guys, who wore it better? Me or that guy? I think I was mean. Tempering. Time for rolling. Time for rolling. Great One's wisdom. Everything is telling you that this is as deep as it goes. This might actually be deeper than like Is. I don't think there was like Great One Cold Bloods in Is. Get down. Just files. That's disappointing. You wouldn't think a queen would like living down here, but apparently she does. These guys are probably the most the dangerous things in this freaking like lair. Not only do they have their huge ass great swords, but their great swords are on fire with a permanent, like, fire paper effect. They also have shields because they want to be in Dark Souls, but they missed the casting call or something and ended up here instead. In reality, they're probably knights, like direct knights of Queen Yharnam. This guy thinks he's cool with his two-handed pose. This guy has a lot of passivity. Yeah, she's in handcuffs for like 98% of the game. In the middle of her fight, she breaks her handcuffs in her face when she enters phase 2. So she has the ability to break her own handcuffs. She can break these chains, apparently. So you have to wonder whether she was in those cuffs voluntarily or not, because she does have the ability to break them. So you have these knight guys, and then you have the Shadows of Yharnam, who are her like direct bodyguards. They're always in threes, and they're always around where she is, which is why they're a boss in the Forbidden Woods, because they herald that she's there. And I don't know why these guys don't follow her, but like it makes sense that they don't in my head. Probably because most of them are dead or something. There's like a Canehurst Knight too in some of the dungeons, mostly FRC dungeons, who are super annoying to fight too, but they are different than these Pthumerian ones. Look at this guy get stuck there on his patrol. So, like, Queen Yharnam might actually have a similar arrangement as, like, Prince Lothric. Because Prince Lothric has his knights, and then he also has his Secret Service agents, which are his hunters. Queen Yharnam has her shadows. Pretty interesting, anyway. I'm still kind of mad that we don't get these UGSs. Although I don't think they trick either. They're just really big and heavy, and they hurt a lot. I think that's just vials. I don't think that's anything over there. Really? Get out of here. There's a lot of like empty suits of armor arranged in like bonfires all over the Chalice dungeon. So it's like they might be remnants of that. I think some people have theorized that they're like past expeditions before Byrgenwerth. Maybe from, what's it called? Loran or Is. I think they're probably just Pthumerian knights. Empty suits of, anyway. It's a very short layer. That's her down there. This is Queen Killer, the best NPC that ever was. Yeah. The very best. Better than any NPC summon in Dark Souls. The legend of Queen Killer continues. I'll make a quick pet stop. I have time to, like, meet Queen Yharnam at least once. Queen Yharnam is weak to fire, and she has no poise. No! Queen Killer is naked, first of all. He's got the gold pyramid head, second of all, and he uses Logarius' wheel. So it's this naked crazy guy with a gold Ardale and a Logarius wheel. Some say, get out my Jeremy Clarkson. Some say he's like the Stig of I don't have any more fashion to buy. Meh. Oh no! Oh no! Not like this. Not like this. I really need to see where the heck my arcane build is. My arcane build is... I was pretty sure I finished the Chalice dungeons on it. Alright, let's go harass the queen. I don't expect to kill her now, but Oleg's down here, Waller's down here, Queen Killer's the best. Ah. Whoops. Wrecked! Mergo killed me. I forgot all about Mergo. That was my fault. Oh. That's a really nice... That's a nice gem. On an arcane build. It's a nice gem. So the real weapon that Queen Yharnam has is Mergo. His cries will grab you, and then she'll just like be a jerk about it. And there's her breaking the... Mergo, shut up. And break. the real one. Ah, dang it. I thought it was clear of that. Nope. Her clones have access to her arcane stuff. I'm trying to see if she'll do a thing I can parry. That's a fake. That's the real one. You can tell because she's more bloody. I want to parry her, but... Ah, dang it. Yeah, why can't I have a blood greatsword? I wasn't transformed. Funnily enough, it kind of looks like Nito's Miracle. Ah, dang it. She was kind there. Too late, Mergo. She's dead. You get your third blood rock available in the game. All the way down there. And, yeah, that's it. You have communed successfully with the Great Ones and have defeated your competition, Mergo. Because not only are the Great Ones competing for a child, you are competing to be that child. Should be a key item. And like Highlander, only one can survive. A sacred heirloom left by Yharnam, Pthumerian queen. The queen lies dead, but her horrific consciousness is only asleep and stirs in unsettling motions. So, yeah, that's it. There can only be one. Yeah. So the queen is dead, but her consciousness is still around, still doing things. Which is probably why she's able to project herself into the main game from here. Because the Yharnam stone is like the source of her consciousness. But it's, you know, only asleep because Mergo is kind of in there. You can kind of see it. Mergo like retains it. So the fact that her consciousness can't move on is probably like symbolized in the fact that she's got the cuffs on, or the handcuffs. The handcuffs might not actually be like literal, but more like she's cuffed to Mergo. All parents are cuffed to their children, no matter what happens. Once you have a kid, you are attached to that child, no matter what. There's no going back on it. Just like Yharnam, she's attached to Mergo. And a symbol of that attachment, by the way, are the umbilical cords. Umbilical cords are literal and symbolic symbols of that attachment of parent and child. Once you become a parent, there's no never being a parent. You can't unparent yourself. You are always a parent. And maybe that the handcuffs are like just a symbol of that and not actually literal. So, I've only got 2 bosses left. So, next stream, I think I'm going to do some like loose ends. I've still got to go to the party cave in DLC and grab a weapon and some other things. And we'll probably do some farming and Q&A stuff and stuff like that next time. You could put your kid up for adoption, but you're still a parent. Like, you still gave birth to that parent, the child, even if you gave birth to him. You're like, even if you gave him up for adoption, I mean to say, you're still that parent. And I think in a way, Lovecraft was very afraid of that kind of thing. And Junji Ito, who's also a big influence on this game, really put it on its head. Because Ito's not really afraid of it, but he likes taking like things people take for granted and then making them horrible, which is part of Ito's charm. But yeah, next time we've got some loose ends and maybe a little farming and some Q&A stuff from anything, if you guys wanted to hang out for that. And then the stream after that will finish up the game. Sounds like a plan. So guys, thank you all for joining me tonight, and praise the moon. Have a good night, everybody.